Hello, I'm Jody Wolf. You're watching Expoz, August 7, 2016, 1:24 a.m. in Birmingham. Did you know that you can buy 45 acres of land for 1 ounce of silver? 45 acres for 1 ounce of silver. Well, not quite, but we did. The government did. The Louisiana Purchase equaled 45 acres to 1 ounce of silver. And I hadn't figured what it would be in Alaska. I mean, it may have ended up being, I don't know, 3 cents an acre. You just don't know. But in any case, the title here is going to be a little bit about the church, a little about gold, silver in the Iraqi dinar, a little bit about land, and a little bit about Islam. So let me get on here. Silver. The day will come when you may be able to buy acres of land for a few ounces of silver. And since I'm there, I'll run across it later and I'll try to skip it. But since I'm here, the experts are telling us that there's more gold in this earth to be had than there is silver. And can you imagine those two being reversed? They said it's the truth that there's more gold than there is silver. I'm not sure I believe that, but I'm passing along what I read, or actually what I heard on the blog. Also, I was watching a blog, and it was talking about, it's talking about the end of days. And over on the right, you know how you have your YouTube set, and then you have a stream of sites lined up, the different ones, different titles, and then you click more, and then more pop up. Well, I did that a little while ago. 90% of the blogs on that screen, 90% was favoring the rapture of the church in 2016. I've never seen that many on one page before until today. And I looked at the titles of every single one, and without going to each one, I couldn't give the specific date of the upload. But the ones that I did go and look at, the uploads were in 2014, 2015, and 2016, all saying 2016 is the time of the rapture. So we don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens, huh? I also see that people are telling you, and this is talking about a real estate bubble, get out, bail out while you can, get out of it. I tell you, unless you got a lot of land, a lot of lots that you need to get rid of, hold on, don't be so quick about it, because somebody's going to be wanting that land here in a year or 2 or 3 down the road, and I'm going to tell you about that. So there's no way, and I've got some lots. They're not big and they're not fancy, but I got them. They're paid for. And did you know that there was 93.5 million Muslims in, or well, rather the population of Egypt was 93.5 million. And of course, probably about 80% of those are Muslim. You know, and how many of those have the Islam faith? Anyway, did you know it's going to be laid waste for 40 years? Nothing. And the Bible says nothing, not even a blade of grass, will grow in Egypt for that 40 years. It's a punishment. God has taken the people off of that land for 40 years because of the sins that they have committed. And it's biblical. So Avi Lipkin, he keeps up on the Middle East. He really keeps track of it. He's from Egypt. His wife is from Egypt, by the way. He's Jewish, and he's Israel and a American or USA status, but I don't know where he was born. I think he was born here, not 100%. But Avi Lipkin says that out of that number, between 10 and 40 million people will come here from Egypt. And but then thinking about those who are fleeing Syria, and those, of course, who fled parts of Yemen, and I can't think of the other country, that to escape the persecution of Islam, they too are trying to come here, but they're mixing some of the bad with the good, so that's bad for us. Okay, and that's between 10 and 40 million Muslim could come to America, and if they do, they'll need land. They'll need a home. And you will have it. And might be a good time to get a nice little nest egg, if not a very good retirement out of a little bit of land and a house that you have there. For some reason, I don't think they like living out of the inner city too much. Me, the further away I can get from town, the better I'll be. So keep your land, keep your silver, keep your Iraqi dinar. It'll have to make a move. And vote for Donald Trump, because the value of America will return according to the dream and the vision of the fireman that had this prophecy that he gave in 2011. And my prayer for America had nothing to do with that, because I didn't know about that fireman prophecy for about 5 months ago. Didn't know anything about it till then. But I received an email way back asking me in 2011 to start praying 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14. And I looked at it, I read it, I said, I can't pray that prayer. The Bible clearly says, if my people, well, I'm not Jewish. And then somebody explained it. He said, God is asking you to pray. You. I said, yeah, but I'm not God's people. I said, you are God's people. God's people are his Christians. If my chosen, if my people, if my elect. You have some that are dedicated to the Jews, but my people are us, the Christians. So I've been praying that prayer ever since, every night at 8 p.m. In every place that has American or anyone in general who's Christian, who's praying for America, prays at 8 p.m. So that means that there's a 24-hour prayer going on, nonstop. And I've been on it now 5 years, 6 months. And in fact, 5 years, 6 months, and 7 days. Read it. It's a good one. And to vote for Donald Trump means you vote for the return of America. You vote for America to be what God initiated us to be. A country that would stand with other countries who needed us. And we need to keep doing that. But we don't need the thieves in the White House to take our money. This is what the establishment's doing. And don't think that the establishment is attached solely to the Republicans. No, there's a Democratic establishment And one of them, Hillary Clinton, seems that she has drawn up a law that everybody has to obey but her. And you know what I'm talking about. How does she keep getting out of these messes? Well, because she is part of the establishment. She has a law that protects her. But if you broke that law, you would be punished severely, by the way. And I mentioned to you that there's more gold than there is silver in this world today. I think I did. If I didn't, I'm telling you right now, there's more gold than there is silver. That means the value of silver is going high, going very high. The only gold I would want, I don't want a piece of paper that says gold. I want the weight of it in my hand, or I don't want it at all. So for those out there digging for it, keep digging as long as you can keep it in your hand. But don't buy it through some scheme and they'll send you a sheet of paper and say, now you got 2 ounces of gold. Yeah, well, that paper doesn't weigh 2 ounces. And I told you about the blog, about 90% said Rapture 2016. And we want America to turn back, to go back to where it was when it was a good country, when we helped people, when we could afford to. But we would like to have some return on all our past investments. With Trump, that's coming. You hang on, it is. And there's a better chance than not that we will get these funds back. Not overnight, not in 4 years. But hold on. As a capitalist government, we will get it back. And one more thing, and then I'll quit. Islam, a religion of peace. If Islam was a religion of peace, then why do they continue to fail miserably? They can kill their wives because she didn't wear a habib, whatever that thing is, or they can kill their daughter because she wore blue jeans. And they kill their own brothers, they kill their fathers, they kill their cousins. The Bible says in the end days, people will be killing their own family. So we want Trump, we want to recover, and we want this country to be back where it used to be, with God back in our schools, with the 10 Commandments back on our walls, and the job that you want because you want it, not because you're forced to take it. Jody Wolf Expoz.